Good morning, wherever you're watching Luntha television. It's time for news updates, and you're with me, Charita Shilanka. 4 years after the start of the war in Ukraine, Pope Leo XIV renewed his urgent call for peace, appealing for an immediate ceasefire and an end to bombings. Speaking after the Angelus prayer from the Apostolic Palace, he described the war as a wound on the interhuman family, leaving lasting devastation and suffering. The Pope urged world leaders to make responsible decisions and strengthen dialogue to pave the way toward a just and lasting peace. He also invited the faithful to pray for the people of Ukraine and for all those affected by conflicts worldwide. Continuing the stance of his predecessor, Pope Francis, Pope Leo reaffirmed the Holy See's readiness to support negotiations and express solidarity with victims through ongoing humanitarian assistance. Former President Lazarus Chakwera's 2025 presidential running mate Virumbiko Mumbai and Malawi Congress Party Publicity Secretary Jessica Bwira returned to Lilongwe Senior Resident Magistrate Court this morning. They face charges of fabricating and publishing false information likely to cause public alarm linked to the September 16, 2025 general elections. Both were granted bail on December 15, 2025. The Ministry of Natural Resources says at least 20 million trees have been planted out of the targeted 41 million since the launch of this year's tree planting season on January 15, 2026. This represents approximately 49% of the target. In an interview, the ministry's public relations officer, Timondani Vega, said the number would have been higher if there were no prolonged dry spells that affected planting activities in some districts. However, he has expressed satisfaction with the level of cooperation and commitment demonstrated by various stakeholders, including local authorities, development partners, and community members who actively participated in the tree planting campaign. Vega has also called for collective responsibility in caring for the trees, saying it is crucial if the country is to achieve its environmental conservation goals and combat the effects of climate change. Roads Authority has been urged to urgently repair the deteriorating stretch of road near Palula Trading Center along the Zalewa Road amid growing concerns that continued neglect is putting lives at risk. Malawi Health Equity Network Mehan and Mini-Personas Association of Malawi MOAM, in a joint statement, they say deep potholes on the affected section have led to a rise in road accidents, vehicle damage, and financial losses for motorists. They argue that many of the incidents recorded in the stretch are preventable, describing poor road maintenance as an emerging public health concern, noting that road crashes are placing additional pressure on already strained health facilities. They have since appealed to motorists to exercise caution and reduce speed when using the road, stressing that protecting lives on Malawi's roads requires immediate and collective action. And in other news, at least 50 people were killed and several women and children abducted after armed men attacked a village in Nigeria's northwestern Zamfara state, a state lawmaker told Reuters on Friday. Hamisu A. Faru, lawmaker representing Bakuyomo South, said that hackers raided Tungani Dutse village from around 5 p.m. on Thursday until 3:30 a.m. on Friday, burning down buildings and shooting residents who tried to flee. And that's about what we had time for in this edition of News Updates. You've been with me, Charita Chilanga. Good morning.
sophisticated team backed by cutting-edge technology ensures seamless execution and unparalleled results. Luntha guarantees credibility and professionalism in all its endeavors and services. We offer, among this, production and broadcasting of jingles, music videos, narratives, documentaries, press services and programs on location or outside, live broadcasting of mass and other church functions, government or indoor functions, and political rallies, creation and broadcasting of special programs, sponsored content, sports and entertainment, and advertising for small, medium and large enterprises. All services are offered at competitive prices. Tune in daily to catch Luntha Television on Zuko on Channel 51, Starsat Channel 474, Star Times Channel 474, Topstar 474, Kliye 007, GoTV on Channel 807, Azam on Channel 386, and live streams on our YouTube and Facebook platforms. You can